What's going on, Virgo? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of September 7th through the 13th of 2020. Happy birthday to you all. We got Mars retrograde in your 8th house. We got Jupiter direct in your 5th. So it's a pretty gnarly week with online, offline energy. Mars retrograde in your 9th. Mars has been giving you a lot of power to dive deep within yourself, to see the shadows within yourself and to turn them to light and to put that energy out there. Well, retrograde, it's like you almost have to go back and like relook at these shadows, relook at these deep, secrets, maybe even within yourself, but it's to find the truth. And it can definitely be a tough transit here. It can be constructive in a sense that, you might hide too much from yourself, or you might not have the energy or the drive to, have the power to look at within yourself in times of need, or it just makes it a little more difficult. So, when big things come up and transformations taking place and you gotta look deep within yourself, it's going to make it a little harder, and especially with Saturn squaring, Saturn squaring in your 5th house. So it's like if you're not truly, transforming in a way that's bringing you more love in the end and putting in the shadow work so that you can find the love, it's going to be really difficult. You have to bring some fun and some passion into your life, and if not, then it's almost like maybe the energy that you're putting towards the transformation that you're going through isn't worth it. So that's a tough one. Jupiter going direct in your 5th house is great. He does have his hands a little tied behind his back with Capricorn, or with Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn with him. But, this is definitely going to open the heart. This is going to open the passion. This is going to bring you, it's like the biggest gift is truly coming from the heart. And that's how you're going to make the biggest transformation. You dive deep within yourself if you're bringing out the heart energy and bringing out what truly does feel aligned with your soul, and having a good time while you do it, which is crazy to think, right? Like to dive deep within yourself and have fun like that. But that's when the best transformations take place, is in that 8th house. You truly do have to face the shadows so that you can rise up like the phoenix, and that is when life does start to get fun, But if you go from the heart and know that you're doing this for yourself and for your soul, and that there's a bigger picture, then you'll have the passion to dig deep within yourself and bring these things out. And even with Mars retrograde, where you might not feel like you have all the power and all the drive to go deep within yourself, you do if it's, truly aligned with your heart and your soul. And you'll know if it is or not, because if you feel completely depleted, then you'll know that maybe isn't an aspect you need to focus on right now. Maybe the issue, or not even the issue, but just maybe the transformation is lying a little over here in this corner and not so much in that one. So I would say don't force yourself into, deep things if they're not aligned with your heart. Go for what is, and you'll know. You will. Of course, the sun's in your 1st house right now, so it is about the identity. If things aren't aligning with your identity, they don't need to be there. The sun is going to oppose Neptune in your 7th house. Relationships and stuff like that could really be a little foggy in this time. So, the more you can focus on your heart, the more you'll be able to see through the illusion. And then, of course, the sun will trine over to Jupiter and Pluto. So there's definitely transformation that can take place. But if it comes from the heart, you're gonna know, and it's gonna take you and really pick up the pace for this Mars, the energy that's gonna be depleting. So it's a good start. This week is like, if you feel like you don't have energy to go deep within yourself and find the deep truth and see the light in the darkness, it's because maybe that's supposed to stay dark for a little while longer. But the sun's there too. Like, if it's truly aligned with your identity and what you desire deeply, you can make the transformation, because it'll come from the heart, and you'll have that energy to fixate and hold on to. The 3 of Coins. That's a beautiful card. Yeah, usually this is the teamwork card, but this is more like the value is truly within you, making your life, putting it into harmony. It's like, doing the little things every day and taking like that step by step to truly feel, like you got a paintbrush and a guitar, like a little mandolin. It's like there's a harmony within you and within your values, and the more you can step into that flow and that stream of the harmony, the more you're going to unlock, the values that truly align with you. And you might have to dive deep, but if you do it from the heart, you're going to have all the energy to go as deep as you need to go to get the value out of it that's going to bring you the light and the love that you truly desire. So definitely, try and stay with the flow and like a harmony in life. And I think that's the true message. If you're digging deep and feeling emotions that aren't like, they don't have a purpose, I think you'll know, because you're not going to have the strength to go deeper and find the truth there. But, if you start digging deep and it feels like there's something there, that's when this Mars retrograde can actually be constructive, because it'll show you that maybe you were putting too much emotion and fixating on the emotions that they're not going to help you. They're just destructive. And to focus on the ones that are constructive and can help you transform for the better. I love you very much, Virgo, and I will catch you next time. Peace.